Okay, I went into Joann's and oh my gosh, they said sale. And I'm saying, sell it to me, right? So I got me like $175 worth of material. You know, all the material was 30% off, right? And you had to purchase at least two yards minimum. And this spandex material for athletics is very expensive. Okay? It was going at around $25 a yard, regular price. Okay? There was no way that I would be able to afford, that kind of price. $25 a yard? Yeah, that's a lot of money. So anyway, I got several colors. I got red, green, a beautiful iridescent, a black, and I think that's it. Yeah, red, green, black, iridescent. Yeah. Although I did get like 4 yards of the black. Just because I know I wear so much more black. And I need to, I might use that material, to make me, some quick tops. Ain't nothing quick, but I could have did a lot more, I guess doing and I know if I really got into like making the bathing suits, oh my gosh, if I was making bathing suits, I could probably just clean up, right? Because people are buying bathing suits, they're wearing them in the streets, on this there streets. Yeah. So I went ahead and I charged it. Yes, I did. I charged it because that's one of the things that, I would like to be able to do as I'm practicing. As I'm on retirement, is practicing my sewing ability. Okay? They had a sewing machine cart. I was like, oh my gosh. I even took a picture of it and everything, right? It cost like $130, right? Even at 30% off, that would still be $100, right? And I was telling that lady how I would love to have me that sewing machine carriage, because right now I'm keeping my sewing machine in the box, and that's one of the things that, even if I was to travel, I want to take my sewing machine with me. Okay? If I'm that little old lady that does alterations, I'll be that one. I'll be that. Okay, for some change in a foreign country, for sure. All right? But anyway, I have a serger. I have a sewing machine. I also have a Cricut, right? And I bought some of the rolls of paper for that. So in case I want to do any type of printouts, at least I finally have some correct paper for that machine. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I end up leaving out of there having spent $175, on material, right? And this is something that I'm definitely going to have to put on Fetch, and this is going to go against this year's taxes, because I'm moving out of employee semi-retirement into a more entrepreneur phase, right? Because this is what I want. What I want is, I want sustenance right now. I want to be able to sustain myself and my lifestyle while I'm practicing my crafts. Okay, they had yarn on sale, 30% off. Yeah. Right? And we talked about it. It's like, you guys are getting more business going out of business than you do when you are in business. And she was like, yeah, that's what my manager said. I was like, yep. So I got this material. So I have several materials. This iridescent material, I'm thinking it could be highlighting, this other material that I bought. Of course, I want maybe to have, a bathing suit or two made out of that material. And yeah. And then the rest, I want to use that material to make, accents, color block, on the items that I'm creating, even if it's for, the pockets or, like that. So I'm going over here and I'm going to buy me some poop. Do I really want to go off that way? We don't want to go off of the cliff. We're going to go this way. So, it's supposed to rain today. Got out before it actually started raining. I have several projects at the house that I still need to do. Only thing is those projects, you get dirty really fast. You might get paint all over yourself, and it's just like, yeah. You scratch your head and say it is what it is. So, I'm gonna go here and get me some A-drop soup and some hot and sour soup because I love it so much. Hold on. Okay, I had to come and get me some egg drop soup. Yup. So got me that. Now we headed back to the crib. And I know my dog is like, but we didn't go for a walk. And I'm like, well, I did walk at the house. Now we might go walking later on. But right now, I mean, I might have thought about walking at the little park over here if I would have had a chance to go to the restroom. But whoever was in the woman's restroom, they was in there for a while. And my order was ready, so I ended up just leaving. So, great haul. Got the soup. I always smile when I get this soup. The soup and the fried noodles. I'm a happy camper. Right? And then maybe for dinner, I'll have that tuna salad on top of some lettuce. Yeah. So I would say mission accomplished, right? I got my tax forms. I bought some material, and I have bought these devices that allows me to make binding that allows me to make my own binding, and so that's perfect for what I have in mind. So I have that where I can make my own binding. So what that would do is that would give me like material, like say if I want to put different colored material around the edges and stuff, I could do that. Yes. So yeah. It doesn't look like rain. It's just I would go for a walk. It's just that I have to pee. You know, I have to pee. And might as well just go on home, take this stuff home, and you know, download my recordings. And if I go for a walk later on, then I'll just have an extra video. But I'm gonna tell you what I know. What I know is a lot of people lost their gifts. The gifts that was given to them, they misused and abused their gifts, and they lost them. They don't have the ability to utilize their clairs. Claire, she done picked up her petticoat and walked away. Yes, she did. Another thing that I had woke up to this morning was the fact the book of Proverbs, right? And the book of Proverbs, you know, speaks about the spirit of wisdom and how, you know, what it looks like when people reject wisdom. You know, and it will talk about, you know, the pains and the sufferings that go on with people who rejected wisdom, right? I only got to like chapter 4, and I'm like, okay, I could do 4 chapters at a time. Okay? I could do maybe 4 chapters at a time and get through the book of Proverbs. So that's going to be one of my goals, is to do like 4 chapters a day from the book of Proverbs, because was one thing that Proverbs was stating, is that, every day should be a learning experience of some sort. If your spirit is alive, it won't be like that if your spirit is dead. No, you're not going to learn. Why would you learn? You're on your way to the grave. Huh. Anyway. We're also going through Ramadan right now, and the people that honor Ramadan, they're supposed to fast until, I think it's like 5 o'clock, and they're supposed to pray 5 times a week. I don't think they even have water though when they're fasting. I think they go the whole day without water, without food, and then 5 o'clock, they blessing God. They blessing God. Thank you, worshiping God. Thank you. Because they're able to drink water and eat food, which is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's like a romantic ritual. It is. So yeah, man, I tried to put some lashes on yesterday, right? And one of them, kept messing up, so I ended up just taking the lashes off, right? But I tried a new way that was suggested on YouTube, where the lady was like, "Oh, do a fine line of glue directly onto your eyelash, and then also put it on your eyelid," right? So I've been pulling off glue from my eyelids since yesterday. It's like unfucking believable, right? And the glue is still, it's just so tacky, still tacky, that, it was sticking to my eyelids, and it was hard to pull off, and, I'm like, part of me wants to do this, eyelash thing, but it's situations like what just happened to me. It's like, I don't want to do the eyelash thing if I got to, deal with, glue for 2 days. Affordable apartments coming in summer 2025. So my hazard lights, or my cautionary lights, they have not came on at all. So I don't know, like I said, these signals that I keep getting, you know, I don't know. I can't read them if they don't stay on. If I go to AutoZone and tell them, can you read my light? And they'll be like, there's no light. I can't read the light if the light's not on. Come back when the light's on. So anyway, I'm not upset about my purchases at all. I am not. Because heck, they were 30% off. And even though I did buy some shorts, and I'm wearing one of the leggings that I bought. These leggings, they are a bit on the tight side. Not that I don't like tight, because I do. I like tight. Okay, now the overcast is blown in here and it's starting to look like it might rain. Got my suit. And like I said, I don't have to worry about doing no exercise, because I did my exercise this morning, early this morning. Because I was nervous. I was nervous about this new simulation. I'm nervous. I was nervous. But nervous or not, it's here. It's here. And that's so weird. Now that the men have left Amazon, you know, they don't want to offer free medical no more. I said it, right? And it's like, wow, you guys are just so patriarchal, misogynist, that you deserve the ass whooping that you're gonna get in the afterlife. Cause you gonna get one. You gonna get some serious ass whoopings. Cause I'm gonna tell on y'all. I'm gonna tell them so that you can go straight to hell. Yep. After your ass whooping, of course. Dang. Dirty rain. Yeah, dirty rain. Hold on. Okay, so what that means is after 2 years, I've already assessed the fact that you don't value me the way I want to be valued. And therefore, marriage would never be a prize. Never. Not unless there was some kind of huge dowry to go along with it. Dowry? Yeah, dowry. So anyway, marriage is nothing but a contract. And a lot of these men, they don't keep their contracts anyway. So this has been proven through the great divorces, the fact that marriages, are ending up in divorces. The average man, he's been married 2 or 3 times, maybe 5 times. It's just, what the hell? And then, like I said, how do the kids feel about it? How do they feel about it? And that's something that I want to talk about. Gemini is known to be the siblings, right? That's because Aries is considered to be the father, Taurus is considered to be the mother, and then Gemini is considered to be the kids, the mother and the father, right? The juniorettes, the juniors of the zodiacs. Okay? That's one of the reasons why so many people hate Gemini, right? They always demand so much of, say, the firstborn, and yet give so little back to them. Everybody who's the firstborn female know that to the nth degree, the infinity degree, right? Males, they kind of know about that because they feel the pressure of being the firstborn, maybe especially if they're named Junior, right? We don't name women Junior at all, but it's unsaid that the oldest female is indeed, second in command. So, but if you look at it at the macro level of astrology, that would be what Gemini represents. Because I had spent a lot of time trying to figure out, why do they hate Gemini so much? And now it makes sense. They hate Gemini so much because Gemini is, the firstborn, right? If Aries is the head, Taurus is the first divine feminine, and Gemini is the firstborn. What can I say? I ain't gonna say anything but the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Yeah. So I thought I would leave you with some tidbits, some jewels from the Jimmies.